For the Interrobank, I'm Gracia Espinosa, and welcome to this episode on the Red Couch podcast. Meg Howald is a novelist and a scriptwriter who came to talk someone died in my house. Welcome, Meg. Hi. Yeah, well, we are going to talk about your last book. Obviously, my first question is about what's your new book about?
Someone Died in My House is a supernatural mystery thriller, and it centers around a graphic novelist who moves into a Victorian home in Toronto, and not long after he moves in, all sorts of disturbances start to take hold, to the point where he's getting really sick, and he can't sleep, and he worries about the health of his little 10-year-old girl. So his name is Ben Needham, and he decides he's going to investigate the history of the house. Was there a crime in it? The records don't show that there was. So what he does is he hires a team of paranormalists, scientists, who do come in and do a sweep of the house and conduct a seance to find out what was going on.
What was the inspiration for this amazing story?
Well, I've always been really interested in the supernatural and the many forms that it has taken, but I also was really moved by a movie I saw a long time ago on a British couple, a novelist and a painter. It's a true story. And they were so much in love that when the husband took sick and died, she shot herself and killed herself. She couldn't live without him. So I wondered about the power of this kind of love and what happens when one of the partners dies. Is that kind of energy and power reunited in the afterlife? So that's what this novel's about. While Ben is in a war with...
Ben is the main character.
Yes, and
yeah.
while he's in a war with the ghosts in his house, he does find out that a woman was murdered in the house, and it was a cover-up. No one ever knew that she was murdered. It was a cover-up. And so the whole story investigates who murdered her, what happened, and so it goes from there.
And about the paranormal activity, did you do a research? How you started with this topic?
That's a really good question. I did so much research on it. I learned so much about paranormal activity and hauntings. One of the main things I learned was that a lot of investigators, a lot of paranormalists are actually mainstream scientists. A lot of them are mainstream scientists, and they geophysicists, etc., and they have a love of investigating paranormal activity. And so the team that my main character brings into the house, they're all scientists, but they also are firm believers in paranormal activity. So they're so dedicated to what Ben is going through.
It's very interesting because before the interview, we were talking here in the Department of Communication in my office, and when I mention ghosts, you say, well, energies. Because you are very familiar more with this word than ghost. Do you think that ghost is something that is not, how I can express this, because
it's more of a fictional.
Yeah.
Yes, it's more of a fictional name, but energies, right. You would find that in your research that there is a variety of energies, and residual energies are energies in a house, and a lot of people have them. Mm-hmm. A lot of people have these energies, and they just live with them. They're not there to harm you. I researched, and it said that many of them do not realize that they've passed on And so they remain in an area or they move around to other areas. The other kind of activity from energies might have a more negative impact, and these could be poltergeists. But anyway, so
Yeah.
I mean, in the novel, I explore both kinds of
Both,
energy.
yeah, okay.
Like it becomes really, really frightening and terrifying for Ben. Yeah.
And another interesting thing about the book is not only the paranormal activity, the paranormal investigator, the medium. You talk about this book is a mix of mystery and thriller. So perhaps all the people consider they know the difference, but I would like that you explain it.
Yeah. The novels I write are fusion genre novels or hybrid. So I cross the genres. I'll have crime and detection with detectives involved, police investigation, along with a theme of supernatural or a theme of science fiction fantasy, and also love. I can't write any novel that doesn't have the theme of love. And in this novel, Someone Died in My House, there are 4 different couples actually that have different kinds of love, and you see it developing through the layers in the novel. So that is definitely fusion. That's definitely fusion, right?
And it's very interesting because when I received information about Someone Died in My House, I received at the same time illustration of the characters. Why you decided to do that? Because is the main character Ben is a graphic novelist, so why you did your this?
That's such a good question. Who goes ahead and creates 100 different photos of
Yeah,
their characters?
no, but I love it because
Yeah.
it's the way that you can not only with words, because you describe. I read a few extracts of the books, so the way that you describe the people, for me it's wonderful. But at the same time, if I can see the illustration, I love it because I can see how you conceive the characters. Right. So that's why I want to know, because I don't see a lot of books in which you can see the idea of the author.
Well, why I did that is because doing a novel anymore today, it's 50% researching, drafting, and the other 50% is submitting it to the publisher, working with the publisher, and marketing it. So with all of the character portraits and cinema action photos I'm doing, I'm bringing them out on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. They will all be 15-second to 2-minute teasers and reels of the characters. So the characters, I'm going to do it on Adobe Pro. So I'll make little films, and I'll have the characters' portraits, and I'll make them in such a way that they'll look like introductions to TV series. You know, characters were flowed in. I don't know if you're aware of Runway Gen 2 animates photos.
Yeah,
of
course,
so
I love
that. I've got, those 2 people dancing.
Yeah.
I've got them kissing. And I even have them as skeletons later on in an embrace.
Wow.
And they kiss as skeletons. Yeah, so I get kind of excited about it. So this is all going to go into the marketing in the next 2 weeks. I've got so much work to do on that, but it's fun. So that's why I'm doing it, because I really believe you should have visuals. You should have visuals. It's all part of the marketing process.
And well, as a screenwriter, I want to know what came first, love for literature or love for cinema?
I would have to say love for cinema.
Yeah?
Because when I write, it's really sensory. It appeals to the senses. And I would have to say love of cinema, love of the visual, because I'm an artist, and love of writing. I mean, they're both intertwined. They really are. They're both connected. But that's why a lot of my novels are dialogue-driven. I love my characters talking. I give them a lot of, space to talk and develop their stories and to interconnect with one another. Yeah.
Who will like this book? Because I have seen that because of the word, the description, it's more for adults. But I don't know if you are going to read a mystery and thriller book for the first time, it's a good option. So
Reviewers, I've already received 3 4-star reviews, and they're saying it's definitely adult because there is some sexual content in it, but they're thinking, 16 years old and up would like this. You have young people in it and older people, so it is multi-generational as well. So we'll see. We'll see.
yeah,
what
and
happens.
it's not very long, so I
Yes.
think you can read it in
Yes.
one night. I
Yes, you
mean,
can read
if
it.
you love
Yep.
mystery and thriller, I mean, 300 pages that you are going to enjoy.
Yeah, one reviewer said they couldn't put it down, and that made me happy that she just wanted to keep on reading it.
Oh,
And that made me happy, yeah.
wow, that's for me. As a journalist, when someone says I couldn't leave to see your report, or in this case, I couldn't stop to read, for me, it's the most amazing review that I can receive.
It validates. It validates all your hard work. Yeah.
Well, I think it's obvious that I need to know where you can find this book.
My publisher has uploaded it to Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Print copies will be available in bookstores upon ordering. And so the major ebooks as well as bookstores.
Meg, it was a pleasure to meet you.
It was so nice to be here.
Yeah,
Thanks so
I don't know if
much.
you want to add something about your book, about the history.
No, it was just a pleasure writing it, and it's even more fun getting, marketing it and sitting back and seeing what people think about it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's nice being here. Thanks, Gracia.
And thank you for listening to another episode of the Red Couch Podcast. You know that you can catch up with every episode on our website, on our YouTube channel, watch full episodes in all our social media, and subscribe to our newsletter to keep up with Fanshawe. For the Interrobank, I'm Gracia Espinosa.